Hmm. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. This is going to be the absolute best. The number 18, Finding Peace. We are finding peace together now. So come on in, come on in. We're waiting for you. And first, we'll start with a simultaneous peace. Just pause in this moment and notice the peace that is in, around, and throughout all. We just notice this peace, be and do within this peace together now. Frederick Douglass grew up a slave, and he pretty darn sharp guy, because from his vantage point of slavery, he noticed something very important about life. He said, "No man can put a chain about the ankle of his fellow man without at last finding the other end fastened about his own neck." Yes. So no man can put a chain around the ankle of another man without finding the other end around his own neck. He noticed this in a very powerful way in his lifetime, and I've noticed something very similar. I'll tell you a story about my friend. This was sometime in the past, and she was going through a divorce, and had a lot of emotions and anger and frustration uh, with her uh, about her ex. And her ex uh, may have deserved those things. They may have been true, they may have not. But what was the most important thing was those feelings were that were within my friend about her ex were causing her inner landscape, her life, pain. Now, does she have every right to feel angry, hurt, frustrated? Absolutely. Absolutely. However, she noticed that they were festering, and those feelings were bleeding into other areas of her life. We had a chat about that, and I just asked her to tell me what was going on. And she said something very profound. She said, "I just can't let him off the hook." Well, that is a very interesting statement to make. She can't let him off the hook. Well, I suggested that maybe he didn't even know he was on a hook. He was in his own world with his own hurts that caused the problems in the marriage, and he was probably not even aware that he was on a hook anywhere. And when I presented this picture of her holding this hook and trying to make it real, she realized that the only one on the hook was her, from her own inner workings and her choice about how to see, hear, and feel the situation. So once she said, "There is no hook, there is no him hanging from that hook," she was able to look at the feelings as her feelings, her choices to keep or to allow to let go. So, before we get to the practical aspects of how you might do this, I invite you to share this with a friend who might be struggling with keeping someone on the hook, or a judgment that is putting a chain around someone else's neck when it's really wrapped around them. Hit subscribe, share this, like it. I appreciate your support. And if this does serve you, please let me know. So, how do we use this practically? It's all about noticing the judgment. Judgments of immediate things that are important to us can inform our world, but judgments of others, something out there that we've got to keep somehow connected in here, may not serve us, and we may want to let them go. So I just would like you, the next time you're feeling frustrated about someone else, see them in your mind's eye on the hook that you're trying to hold them on, and then let the hook go. So let's do that simultaneous piece again. Let's just notice the peace, the silence that is here, within, throughout, now. And we share this peace together now. And I invite you to be as, through allowing this peace to light your day as you create in this life that we've been giving. And I will talk with you tomorrow.